Warning, this video is not targeted to kids and may be inappropriate to younger audiences. Your discretion is advised. Hello, dudes and dudettes. It's your favorite Reject Gamer Mix 17 here, and I am back once again for another Subnautica Let's Explore episode. So, today, we are of course going to be going over the one and only Crash Zone. Now, this Crash Zone biome is basically this area of which where the Crash Zone is located, obviously by its name. The Crash Zone is the first territory or first biome that most players will typically come across as the most hostile biome they will ever be in. At least within the beginning of the game. Why this place is the most hostile? Well, it is home to, I think, a total... Hold on, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 Reaper Leviathans that have the possibility of spawning at any moment. The Crash Zone is, of course, theorized to be the home biome of where Reaper Leviathans used to live in and reproduce and so on forth. But now that the Aurora has crashed here, it has caused a huge disturbance and has caused a massive cloud of sand and debris constantly blocking off the, well, field of view compared to just normal waters. This place, of course, is typically bare. Other creatures that you'll find here is, of course, some small fish, and most commonly, not stalkers, but sand sharks, because the fact they absolutely love this thing. Now, other than that, though, wait, my apologies, I forgot. This is a fact of how I know how this biome is, including some other people who might be watching this right now, know how the this place is. I do, in fact, have to decrease this thing by a lot, because Reaper Leviathans are extremely loud to the point where it's deafening sometimes. So it may appear a little quiet, but trust me, you won't be able to hear a single thing if I don't lower it. Anywho, we are going to the northern part. I'm actually going to check real quick on my notes. The Aurora is kind of a weird spot to be in all on its own. As you can clearly see, we see a Reaper Leviathan in its natural habitat doing its usual routine of being an absolute nuisance. Anywho, as I just... Well, thank you, computer. Anywho, as I was saying, typically this biome runs about 300 something meters down ish, 370, I think, if I remember correctly. God dang, I forgot how dark it gets. Of course, another thing that you'll find commonly around here is the fact that there is going to be a ton of debris and resources that prove to be very useful within the game. However, that of course depends whether or not you want to join in the crazy amount of Reaper Leviathans and tangle with them. Personally, I wouldn't. Like you can clearly see, there's a few other bits and resources everywhere around here. I swear to God, if one of these things catches me, I am going to be mad. Anywho. But yes, this thing is quite vast, as you can clearly see. Other than that, though, the Crash Zone also has one life pod, like a border edge of the biome in total. And of course, kind of is like a kind of borders the, well, one massive biome, which I will not be going over as of today. Other than that, though, as I've mentioned, is also super hostile, and is of course home to the giant Aurora. Now, this place is pretty much a desolate wasteland, and is mostly huge on the southern side of the Aurora, specifically engine facing direction. And of course, there's another one of our friends. That's the third one, I think. I lost count after the first. In fact, this place is so bad with its visual, I honestly don't even know where the heck we are. Although, I question, since I'm in creative, yeah, these guys will get mad at me. If they catch me, well, I'm gonna be really, really mad. But yes, other than that though, you will find a few. I am doing a video here! I'm gonna keep moving fast. Because frankly, I don't want to get caught. Other than that though, as I've mentioned, you will find some blueprints, you will find some resources, and you will find some very interesting bits and pieces of possibility of lore-wise. I think I'm in an area I shouldn't be right now. Oh, never mind. I'm in an area I should be, technically. It's very confusing. Alright, so we are right underneath the engines. Yes? Yes. Yes, we are. I am, like, trying to move before it gets dark, and then I won't be able to see a single thing. Where the heck am I? And look, it's the fifth one? I don't know. I lost count. Okay, we are at the engine. Alright. I'm telling you, this place is so huge, I can never tell. The southern part, or where the engine faces, is the largest part out of the entirety of the biome. And as it gets progressively dark, it makes it a whole lot more difficult to see, and a whole lot more dangerous to see. So, dang it! I knew that was gonna happen! Anywho, I'm just gonna keep going. This thing's probably gonna chase me for a bit. And other than that, though, probably a good startle and scare there. So, without further ado, thank you everyone for joining me in this grand adventure of Subnautica. And yeah. Hopefully you learned something new, hopefully you learned something interesting, and hopefully you didn't get too scared out of that minor jump scare, which was not planned whatsoever. So, with that done and out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this and probably lie down, because I felt the blood rush to my head real quick there. Anywho, thank you, and goodbye.